Hi, Mark here. I wanted to do just a bit of a quickie on Makaira reels. There have been a couple little changes over the last few years in terms of color. There have been a few times, maybe once every year, every other year, Okuma came out with a different color for the Makaira series. Initially, the reels were all in a gunmetal, kind of a greenish tint, call it green metal if you will. And they came out with, let's see, it was a black and silver for the limited edition, and they followed that up in straight silver, and based upon, and then, let's see, we had a 3-color version for their anniversary edition, in blue, a couple of shades, some very attractive pieces, over the years, and, people wind up liking certain colors, and so, silver, for instance, wound up sticking around. And so that's a basic color, and it's a good color because, typically what's underneath anodized aluminum, it's silver in color, so it doesn't show boat rash as much. The anodizing process the Okuma guys go through is quite good, and they do hold up well. In terms of color, I've seen, the gunmetal pieces or green metal pieces, on, like I say, the Red Rooster, for example. They've had it for a number of years and they still look good. You can see the effects of some corrosion because, they're out there getting wet and not getting cleaned up and just, ridden hard and put up wet. But, the doggone things, performance has been flawless, and cosmetically they're still nice reels. So standard colors with Okuma would be silver, and there's been no variation in silver. Now, in terms of that gunmetal color, or the green metal, we did a closeout. Well, let me go back a little bit. The green metal, there was some, kind of push to have it be a more standard Gunsmoke color. So the folks at Okuma made a change, and the firm that was doing the anodizing for them went to a different firm, and it was a true Gunsmoke, more like, say, an Abbott piece in that respect, more of a gray, even accurate in some of the custom production stuff would go into that color pattern. Well, Okuma wasn't happy with the consistency that came out of that particular company, and so they went back to the original after we did a closeout on the old gunmetals. And the first thing that happened when new products started coming in a few months later was, out in the sunlight, the gunmetal looked like gunmetal, but when I took the reels back in the store, it still had kind of a greenish tint. So this is the gunmetal. It's a little more gunmetal than they were initially in terms of color, but you can still, especially in the fluorescence, get a little bit of that greenish tint to it. On the boat, it looks, like a standard gunmetal, really. So it's a little different shade than they were initially, and that change is actually pretty good. Similar to the Aleos and the Aleos series. Those are the smaller sizes, I'll say effectively the small Makairas. Better on the jigging side, a little faster gear ratios, to be used with lures or bait. So a little bit different on that side of things. But we're talking Makairas, 5-year warranty, double the drag you need, all that good stuff. So silver and gunmetal are the two primary colors. And then a lot of people, after the matte black and silvers were out as a limited edition, came back saying, this really ought to be a piece in the line. We ought to have this color. Well, every retailer just loves the idea of putting more dollars into inventory. It's a difficult thing, and same for a manufacturer, especially these days. But demand kind of makes the big influence. And so what we have are the new matte black and silver reels from Okuma. The Makaira is now available in matte black and silver, and we have these guys in stock. Almost all models. Now, off the top of my head, I don't remember right now if the tins are also being done in our inventory right now. I think we've got the 15 talls, this one, and then we go on up. Well, how far up do we go? Well, let's see here. They go all the way up to the 130s. So if we're trying to go unlimited, you need a ton of line. Trying to run, say, 200 pound. If you're doing some land-based sharking, if you're doing, going for the grander, tuna, marlin, whatever the hell. They've got the 80s and 50 wides and the 130s to get that job done. These things are beasts, just great stinking reels, and we've got another color option. Now, in terms of anodizing, silver's easy. because what's underneath silver anodizing, okay? The guys that are into metal will know this one. That's not my forte if I have one. But black typically is the thickest anodized coating, and that's a plus from the standpoint of long-term wear. So you've got 3 different color options now. Hopefully those options stay around for a while, and we'll take them from there. And again, mark out. Thank you for watching. Neat stuff to have. Just in summary, we have 3 color options now with Okuma. And hopefully supply sticks around a little bit. Supply has been challenging as can be this year. Okuma, Abbott have been probably our 2 best suppliers through this whole pandemic period. But with the respect to Okuma, we have 3 different color variants now. You've got silver, which deals with boat rash quite well. The gunmetal, which is a good looking color, holds up well again. And then the thickest anodized coating is black. So from a protection standpoint, black has some merit. It may be a little hotter in the hot sun, but it has an awful lot of merit in terms of the way it's finished. And that anodizing is thicker, so it does provide more protection. I guess that's about it. The sizes are covered. Wonderful reels. Nice to have options. Hopefully the inventory will support that. We've got good inventory at this point in time. Again, this is the beginning of August, and the pieces have just arrived to us. Thank you for watching. Thanks for your support over the years. Much appreciated. We're a much different company than we were 20 some odd years ago. Finally, with my kids growing up a little bit, wife, getting more used to what we're doing here, between working at Toro and working over here at Sharkbait. It's a bit more of a family enterprise. And as time goes on, maybe I'll spend more time fishing, less time working, since my son is doing a great job taking over for me. But again, thank you for watching. Mark out. I'll be back again. Thanks again. Bye-bye.